Okay, a couple of months ago I recorded a video about the Westboro Baptist Church and the Reverend Fred Phelps. Actually, I accidentally deleted that video when I was trying to edit it. So, if you don't remember who they are, the Westboro Baptist Church is that church that goes around from one community to another protesting a great many things under the name of religious righteousness. And one of their favorite things to protest is America's increasing tolerance for homosexuality. So the way they gain attention and protest is by speaking out at funerals. Usually it's the funerals of American soldiers that have been killed in action. And one of their protests led to a lawsuit by the father of one of those soldiers, and he won a judgment of I think it was $12 million. They appealed, and it was overturned. Now the father has filed an appeal of his own, and the case should be heard in front of the Supreme Court later this year. And the father's lawsuit was based on emotional distress. So I was reading the Gainesville Sun this morning, and during this article about the University of Florida, there's a group called the Marion B. Breachner First Amendment Project. And it was talking about how they had filed a legal brief. And at first I thought, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. They're supporting the father. No! These people are supporting Fred Phelps. Now, they make this very fine distinction that they are not supporting what he says, they're just supporting his right to say it. And if you actually go Google the Marion B. Breachner First Amendment Project, it goes into great detail about what these people stand for. And its director is a man named Clay Calvert, who works for the University of Florida. And the bottom line is, they are in many ways as fanatic about protecting the right for a freedom of speech as Fred Phelps is a fanatic in regards to his hate speech. Now, I agree to some extent that everybody has the right to say what they want, a la videos posted to Facebook or whatever. But no right is absolute, nor should it be. If someone doesn't like this video, they can click the little button to report me to Facebook, and my whole profile could be deleted if I go too far. Same thing for YouTube. You can't go into a theater and scream fire, and then when you are held accountable for the resulting chaos in court, you can't go, oh, but I have the right to free speech. I can't go to Hollywood and talk to the National Enquirer and say, hey, Pierce Brosnan is the father of our love child, and then when he sues me for being retarded, or libel, I can't go, oh, I have the right to free speech. Now, I understand there's a difference between the examples I've given and what Fred Phelps is doing. I'm lying when I say that Pierce Brosnan is the father of our love child, obviously. And, you know, there's obvious problems with yelling fire to create panic in a theater. But what Fred Phelps is doing is hateful, and it's wrong, and I think most people agree with that. But that alone is not reason to shut him up, and I agree with the First Amendment supporters in that part. But what I don't agree with them in their support of Fred Phelps is that he is allowed an absolute right to say whatever he wants, wherever he wants. Why does his right to free speech outweigh the family's right to privacy and to be free of emotional distress caused by him during the burial of their son? Why is one person's right more important than another's? If Fred Phelps wants to yap on and on and on about the evils of homosexuality and how God hates America, that's what downtown plazas are for. He can go say that anywhere he wants, other than when he's infringing upon the rights of others. He can go on the internet, you can Google Fred Phelps, and he's got plenty of videos. No one is limiting his right to free speech. What needs to be done is limit his infringement on other people's rights. And it disturbs me so much that the University of Florida is supporting him. And this distinction about we don't support what he's saying, we just support his right to say it, you're full of crap. The bottom line is, if you support his right to say that in that environment, then you're supporting him. And I never thought I would quote George Bush, but you're either with us or you're against us. You know, give me a freaking break. Are you retarded? I'm horrified that I'm a Florida Gator at the moment. In fact, I'd love to give back my degree. whatever. So anyway, read the Gainesville Sun today. Go online, Google the Marion B. Breachner First Amendment Project. These guys are almost as crazy as Fred Phelps, and yeah, wow, what can you say?